New York Jets hired Dr. Brad DeWesse, and man, this could be one of the best moves the Jets make this offseason. And we're also talking about the new salary cap changes. You are tuning into New York Jets News, hosted by G Jets, and let's talk some Jets news when I get back. Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Thursday afternoon. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But if you're like Jude, I don't even know what you're all about. Why should even bother hitting that subscribe button? Watch the entire thing, because I guarantee you by the end, you'll make a decision that'll make me smile. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. The more likes I get, the more YouTube recommends my videos to viewers who never even heard of New York Jets news. So why don't you go ahead and hit those two buttons. With all that boring stuff out of the way, let's talk some Jets news. So the New York Jets hired Dr. Brad DeWesse to be the head of the new athletic care and performance department. Now, why do I think this could be one of the best moves the Jets have made this offseason? Well, over the past 2 years, the New York Jets have been the NFL team with the most players go on IR, and that is without even doing research. I mean, all throughout the NFL season, I seem to get post notifications from the New York Jets saying, we have placed such and such on the IR. It just doesn't seem to stop. And 2 seasons ago, I bet we could have been a playoff team if we would have had healthy team all throughout the season. If C.J. Mosley and Quentin Williams weren't hurt in the fourth quarter against Buffalo, we would have won that game. And if Jamal Adams wasn't injured in the Cincinnati game and injured for the next 3 games, we probably could have at least won 1 in that stretch and would have been 9-7 and might have been going our way into the playoffs. And this season, Sam Darnold gets hurt against the Denver Broncos, goes to the locker room, and the guys were like, yep, you're all good. He goes back in the game, and a week later, he's out because he is injured. Why did you put him back in the game? He was obviously not 100%. And we did the same thing with Mekhi Becton all throughout the season. Guy wasn't 100%, but we're going to put him in there anyway. That's why he missed like half of the NFL season. And the wide receiver trio we were so excited to watch with Brashad Perriman, Jamison Crowder, and Denzel Mims didn't even play half a season together. It's just absurd the amount of injuries the New York Jets get, and hopefully Dr. Brad DeWesse can limit these injuries. The New York Jets also fired strength and conditioning coach Justice Galak and his assistant Joe Giacobbe. Galactic has been with the team since 2012 and became the head strength coach in 2013. Now let's talk some salary cap. So if you did not know, the way the NFL and NFL teams make most of their money is by ticket sales. And since of coronavirus, most NFL teams couldn't welcome fans into the stadium this year. So as you would expect, the NFL salary cap dropped, and it did in fact drop by 8%. So basically every NFL team lost $8 million. Unless they were over the cap, technically it kind of helped them out because a team like the New Orleans Saints, who might have had like negative $33 million in cap space, well now they have like negative 25. So it helps out teams in that area, but most NFL teams aren't over the cap. So the New York Jets had $77 million before this move. Now we have $69.2 million. It's, not horrible. I mean, we would rather have $77 million, but $69.2 million is still a lot to work with. And we could probably have the most cap space in the NFL with cuts. We technically are the NFL team with the second most money behind the Jaguars, who have $73.7 million. Either way, this free agency is going to be crazy. Allen Robinson, Chris Godwin, Leonard Williams, Brandon Sheriff aren't going to be hitting the open market. But guys like Shaq Barrett, Joe Thuney, Kenny Galladay are. Anyway, this free agency is going to be wild, and let's see what the New York Jets can do with their $69.2 million. Well, that is all the news I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit those 2 buttons, and don't forget to comment down below your thoughts. I'm your host, Jude, signing off for now. See you later.